Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hey Jeff, I don't know how often I can sit there and just keep doing those sex sounds. Like I just don't know.
I was thinking it wasn't sex sounds; it was the sounds of joy that people get whenever we go live, and
I
especially
mean,
when they get hold of the merch and all that stuff we have.
yeah, that's probably it.
It's truly orgasmic.
You would never know unless you did it. Oh, fucking me. So how you doing, buddy?
Doing all right, man. How about you?
Tired but still alive, bro. Tired but still alive. Ready for this episode. Talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Kind of excited to see. I see. I already saw, but hear your thoughts on this episode.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Well, let's see. So, fucking me, fucking piece of shit camera. All right. So to go ahead and get into this and start us off, let's talk about the cast of this shit. So we have a cast, the kids. Oh, and of course, because the way they do this shit, they're a bunch of fucking cunts. Oh my god. So the series is all 3 seasons, is all listed as different seasons, but the cast isn't divided by seasons. The cast is divided by like how many episodes they did. So now I have to sit there and look through the cast of the people who were in 3 episodes versus the ones in 6 or 4, and who gives a fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we got um not that one. That's a staff guy. Fuck him. 3 episodes. All right, here's our cast right here. We got Leiliana Ray as Rachel Carpenter in this.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Top Gun Maverick
Apparently,
and the
I
Night
haven't seen
Shift.
it, so
She hasn't been in a lot. Uh, I mean, who we were, so yes. I mean, we also have Sam Ash Arnold as Gavin.
Gavin Coscarelli.
Abby, you know how to say that name.
Well, I'm a huge fan of that last name's work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Again, somebody who hasn't done well. Actually, he's done more than the other person so far.
By a lot.
Now that I look, I'm like, oh shit! Wait a minute. Nope.
Motherfucker even has producing credits.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, he's done some great shit, because I mean a lot of this is he did an episode of Ghosts, you know.
Yeah, a lot of this other
movie
stuff.
True Justice, Family Ties, whatever. We also have Akiko Yamamoto. Maybe.
That's the character's name.
Oh, no.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
understandable. I did the same thing earlier. I was like, wait, what?
Miyako?
Yeah.
She's like fucking Prince, just one name.
Apparently her actual name is like Maya Check or something like that, but
Yeah.
maybe she's like one of those people that's like, I'm an actor, but I'm also a singer or whatever, and I go by one name now.
No,
All
I
right.
don't know. Not in a lot of
Whatever.
very known things though. Marshmallow, Vespertine, the Santa Clauses. You are so not invited to my Bat's mitzvah. I don't know. Doesn't seem, that's weird. She'd be in that. It's like a new movie with a Ethan. That's kind of weird, right?
That's why she wasn't invited.
No, that would make sense. Because the Jews are racist. Remember, guys, the Jews are racist. We also have Jeremy Ray Taylor as Graham. These
Mhm.
things are so fucking like on the fucking nose with the fucking names, right? What is Graham's last name in this?
Graham's last name is Ramey.
Yeah. I will say though, he definitely has a better career than some of these other people.
Yeah.
He was in the It movie. He was in
Yeah.
the
Both.
Goosebump movie.
It's,
Yeah, both It movies. The Goosebumps 2. I mean, Geostorm, which is like one of the greatest movies ever. Night Books. I mean, is it?
I've never seen Geostorm, so I couldn't tell you.
It's not great. But either way, he's in stuff that we've heard of compared to these other people.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, here's another good one, right? We also got Tamara Smart playing who?
Louise Fulci.
Huh. Weird.
Wondering if she's got a thing about eyes.
Oh, maybe. Uh, what does she do? Anything? I don't even see anything in her list. Oh, okay. I must have hit the wrong thing. Oh, yep, I did. I hit the character name. Like, yeah, no wonder why the character didn't do nothing. All right, she was in, oh, God, the really bad Resident Evil, The Babysitter's
Yeah.
Guide to Monster Hunting, That's The Worst Witch. 43 episodes. Ugh, I
Damn.
haven't watched a single one.
I
Might be the
didn't
worst
even know that
show.
was a thing.
Is in Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I mean, she's in stuff that's hurt people know of. I just don't
Yeah.
watch those things. There's whatever. That doesn't mean anything. There's lots of shit I don't
Yeah.
watch that everyone says is good.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
Same. There's multiple TV shows and shit. We're like, oh my god, you should watch it. It's so good. Like,
right.
okay.
The last person. Well, I'm going to go into two other people that may end up being more important as we go on. But we got Raphael Castle as the Mr. Top
Yeah.
Hat guy in here. And he is known for being the Mr. Top Hat guy. Nothing else. No, I don't know any of these other things. Stages the Lowdown. Loki, the TV show. He was in that.
I know
Blind
Loki.
Spotting. Don't know. The Good Lord Bird. Don't know. The Nightmare Before Christmas in Concert. That sounds kind of cool. And there's this. I mean, Bad Education. He's in a couple of things. Nothing
Yeah. Not as much as you would
crazy,
think.
but no. Well, then we also have Michael A. Michael
Adam
A.
Thwaite.
There we go. And he's playing Bartholomew. Now, this guy's done a couple of things. Oh, when I say a couple of things, I mean, I don't know, about 200.
Jesus.
Yeah. But he was in Walking Tall, Warcraft, War for the Planet of the Apes, Resident Evil, or not Resident Evil, Resident Alien. He was in a few episodes of that. The Resident Evil video games, Kung Fu, the series. I mean, this guy's done a lot of stuff, including a huge, huge, huge amount of just voice acting. The guy's
Yeah.
been around for a while doing this shit. I mean, due to like way more shit than you would expect.
Oh yeah. I'm still scrolling. I'm like, holy shit, this is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. I'm not even gonna go through it all. I'll still miss things going through a list that big. Those are
Oh
our
hey,
main
he was on the
characters.
show Reaper.
There you go. So, talking about this, I mean, this is our introduction episode to the first episode of this new rendition of the uh, Are You Afraid of the Dark revival type thing. But
Mhm.
these are done instead of like the old style, more of like instead of individual episodes. Each season is its own thing. Not to mention that these episodes are also longer episodes too now.
Yeah.
So we definitely have that. So I do have to ask you, like, how far do we really want to get into this right here? Do you think? Because obviously this is just a whole episode of setup.
Yeah. I think we could talk mm,
Like we can talk about the
it's kind of
setup to
hard
the
with
whole
it.
story,
Yeah.
but it's the first episode of all these. I think is going to be a little bit tougher because we're going pure setup, character building. I mean, there's 3 episodes. We got a lot of impact into here.
I think maybe what we should do is talk about the entire story at the end, and we just talk about these episodes, like what we thought about the execution of this. It might be easier because then when the story comes together, I think it's going to be a lot easier
Right.
to run down. Like we can talk about the new Midnight Society if we want, because I think that is only going to factor so much in this first episode, because then we're going to see how it rolls throughout the other two.
Right. Well, I will say without giving too much away that this is clearly you would almost want to play every season of this as if you're watching the Silver Site.
Mm-hmm.
And just remember that, they are the Midnight Society, not getting together as the Midnight Society and telling a story. So it's a little bit different. But I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about this episode a little bit. I mean, we meet our characters. Our main character, Rachel, ends up moving to this town,
The town of
um,
Argento.
which is not a real town.
No.
I mean, there's just so much like on the nose fucking horror references towards things, which it's like I don't know. It's like, yeah, we know you used to watch the show as a kid. Hey, I bet you'll remember these last names, and it's just boom, 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 and
I think it's one of those things where it's more like it's for those who know, because they know, they're like, I'm going to throw these in as little homages to the people I admire and whatever. I mean, we've seen it done throughout numerous movies.
yeah,
I mean, little things like that. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street and Evil Dead, Raimi and Craven throwing things in from each other's movies and stuff. So
right. I mean, it's a little on the nose. I mean, I am happy with some of it, like the Raimi one, for instance. You don't really catch that in the episode unless you're reading the IMDb.
yeah,
Those ones I appreciate a lot more than the ones that just kind of flaunt out there. But I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm not mad about those. But
like I think Carpenter and Fulci are the biggest on the nose. I think Coscarelli, if you know Phantasm, if you know Bubba Hotep, you're gonna know that. Otherwise, you'll be like,
Yeah.
I think David Lynch though is that was an interesting one to throw in there. The reference to
Yeah.
David Lynch. It's like,
I
okay.
mean, there's certain things, and it doesn't get any better.
Yeah. I mean, even the high school's name was Herbert West High School. It's like, okay. Okay. All right. At least they
Yeah.
got it out of the way in the first episode, and we didn't have to wait for them to like drop it later, like, oh, bet you didn't realize.
I do appreciate them throwing the H.P. Lovecraft book out there too, without being like, "Oh yeah, we're not too scared. We know he was really racist and a really fucking mean guy, but it's cool. We're not gonna let that affect this Nickelodeon show." I wish they would have gave that book to the little black girl. It would have been way more funny. like whatever. Like they only put problematic horror icons in there. like have all the kids worshiping some kind of like Ed Gale thing, even though he's a fucking
Dude, I was
child
just gonna
raper.
bring up Ed Gale. Oh my god.
Oh motherfucker, dude. Oh.
My favorite
Anyways,
director is Victor Salva. What the fuck?
I like how he portrays children. Yeah, is that a little on the nose?
Eh,
Just a little bit.
but it's accurate.
Very. Anyways, to continue on, we end up meeting our people. I mean, slowly, and with them all, I guess everyone's just kind of trying to get to know Rachel in this episode, and yeah, a hinting at them meeting for a thing and go for this midnight society, which would they do it entirely different. Well, I guess it's really not that much different than the way they did before, other than the fact that they're wearing masks as well.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's way more secretive than
yeah,
just, oh, we're a group of friends who get together and it's
some
not
of us go to the
really.
same school.
Yeah, it's not so much like, oh, hey, I got a friend who likes scary stuff and I'm gonna bring him with, and if they tell the story and we like it, can we let them in? This is more
Right.
like you're going through an initiation. So it kind of reminded me of the scene in Monster Squad where they're all quizzing Rudy. How do you kill a werewolf? How do you kill a
Right.
vampire? It was kind of like that.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Somebody watched Monster Squad recently when they wrote this and figured that was a good way to do that.
Hey, if it works, it works. But I mean, we basically end up getting it to the point of Rachel being able to tell her story to be able to get into this group. She tells a story of Carnival, and it's called the Carnival of Doom. And there's a guy who's basically running this carnival, Mr. Top Hat. And
Yep.
from there, they basically just explain a horror carnival, if you will. Nothing really fascinating, nothing really super special. And when this carnival ends, she uses the bathroom, gets a little lost, finds this Mr. Top Hat guy, and he's eating a scorpion, and then scorpions start coming out of his sleeves, and it's a creepy kind of scene, I guess, but nothing crazy for what we're used to by any means. And from there, her story basically ends. And then ending up the episode when I'm not really speeding through this. It's just there's just story building with it. Like you got people asking for
Yeah.
questions throughout the thing. I mean, there's really just legitimately not a lot going on as far as something worth a fuck to talk about on a podcast.
Yeah.
But at the end of this, right before our show is about to end for this episode, there is a carnival coming to town, and I should also mention that a boy comes up missing beforehand, and then they talk about the carnival coming to town. and you end up getting a cutscene of everybody in this new Midnight Society getting this flyer of this carnival coming to town, and it is the Carnival of Doom, the same one that Rachel talked about in her story the night before. And we end episode 1 there.
Yeah.
So, I'll admit it, for me, this is not my first time watching it. I kind of know where all this is going to go. I
Mhm.
kind of honestly want to hold off on my rating it for a while just to not persuade anything. But I'm interested in what you think. Since this is a first time watch on you, like, what did you think about this episode and where do you think it's going?
I really like the way this was set up. I like what they did because, I mean, starting off with like nightmares and it leading to the inspiration for Rachel's story when she's trying to get in the Midnight Society and all that. The setup was really well done. The creepiness of the carnival was really well done. They built an atmosphere that was like, oh, yeah, this is kind of twisted. To me, it felt like certain aspects of those first couple of seasons where you get an episode where you're like, oh, this is a little more dark than some of the other ones. But it also, like you mentioned when we started, it's very much in line with Silverside as well. So we're having Midnight Society tell a story, but then the story is actually reality at some point. So things are overall, I would say this is a really good way to set up a 3-part episode season. As far as where it goes, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea where this could go.
No, nothing at all.
I no. I'm curious if it's going to lead to. Well, I guess I know at some point it's going to lead to either at least Rachel or the members of the Midnight Society having to figure out how to defeat or overcome Mr. Top Hat and the Carnival of Doom. As far as how they get there, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of like that I can't really, because we all know you and I, plenty of people watching, we've watched horror for our entire lives. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of times where we watch something and we can pick out the beats and know exactly where something's going. So it's a
Yeah.
rarity when we sit down and watch something and go, okay, I really don't know where this could go. You like have little bits that you might think of here and there, but you're like, overall, it's such a rarity, and I actually like that I'm not sure where anything's going. I've looked nothing up about any of these episodes other than what we've talked about today, the cast, the names, the references, so I know nothing.
That's kind of exciting when you think about it.
Yeah, this first episode has got me excited to see the other two, so I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm
Fair.
thinking if they keep up the momentum they built with this episode, we're in for something that is going to be slightly darker than anything else we've seen in previous seasons, I think. Because this does lend itself to be dark enough for a kid's show, but not so dark that it would have to be pushed to a later hour or on a different network. Because this was still Nickelodeon, right?
Yes, it was. It was.
So yeah, I think maybe they were maybe it's going to push boundaries a little bit for a slightly older audience than the original seasons were. But I don't think it's going to go too crazy. But I still think it's going to get pretty twisted
It's fair.
for a
No.
kid show. I'm not talking like Saw or Hostel type of twisted.
Right. Those
As
get
funny
really
as that would be
fucking
to see in a
weird.
kid show,
Right. So if you had to rate this starting episode off, where would you throw that in between a 1 and 10?
I would probably give this a very, very solid 8.5.
That's pretty good. That might be one of the highest ratings you've ever given any of these.
Yeah, I think it
I
might
mean,
be.
it's
And
definitely up there. I'm kind of curious on what they rated it.
let's see. I have it up here. Oh, interesting.
What?
IMDb has it as a 7.6 rating.
Really?
Yeah,
And what'd you give it?
8.5.
Yeah. I I'm I'm personally on like your boat on that one. Yeah, it's about an 8.5. I mean, I think they did a really, really good job with that episode. Building it all up, getting it all ready to go, and pushing out something
Mhm.
that we would all kind of want to see where it goes.
Yeah, and it's like we've all seen the story of the new kid going to the new school, not quite fitting in, and then eventually making friends with a certain group. That's what's done here, but I think they did enough different where there wasn't like, oh, she was getting bullied or anything. It was kids kind of found her and were like, oh, she's kind of into the same stuff we are, so maybe we should see if she wants to join our group and have some fun.
Right.
Which is an interesting take on how to build up members in the Midnight Society. It was, yeah, it's a solid start to this, and especially after the last season we watched,
Yeah.
where Silver Sight was the top
On
and
top of
everything
it.
else was like,
Right.
it's like I was a little nervous going into this one. I was like, okay, that last season, you started
Rough.
off high and you kind of brought everything kind of just petered out all the way through. So I'm like, okay. Not to
Yeah.
say the last episode wasn't good. It was.
Right.
But
It was
overall, that season didn't hit the
great.
heights as other
No.
ones.
No.
So I
I
was a little
got
nervous going into this one, and this really shot over my expectations.
right. I think you will be pleasantly surprised with the way it's going to end. I mean, obviously, I think that these podcast episodes are going to get longer too as we go into this, and
Mhm.
we have more to talk about because, like, honestly, like I'm already at the point where it's like, well, as far as this episode goes, we really don't have much else to say. I mean, there's not a lot going on with it, but I think by the time we get through like part 3, I think there's going to be a lot more to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
than there is on the first episode.
and that's kind of how Silver Sight worked out. So the first one was very much just a setup, and then the
Right.
next two we had so much to go through.
Right. So much. And I mean, this right here did so much of the setup that I think it should be fun. We should be in a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a solid setup because now you don't have to worry about anything else possibly being set up with them going,
No.
oh, we forgot about this, so let's tell you about this now.
Right.
It's like, here's the group, here's what's going on. Now get ready for the rest of the story.
Right.
It's like, all right.
Yeah. And it comes fast and it comes hard. Just like your mom. uh,
yeah.
but I mean, with it being a 3-parter, there's a lot to sit there and go through it. I think each episode's in between like 45, 50 minutes, a little under an
Yeah.
hour. So I mean, we got a lot coming up, and it's 2 more episodes, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to
Oh,
see
yeah.
what Jeff thinks of it all, though. As I think this is one of those things where it's like it's gonna put faith in it. Like Jeff's gonna be like, okay, I like kids horror now. That's all I'm gonna watch is horror for children.
I actually I'll admit there is some good children's horror out there, but we don't get a lot of that anymore.
No, I don't think ever since Ernest Scared Stupid was probably the last great thing.
Yeah. And now it's like, oh, things might be too scary for kids. It's like, look,
Yeah, whatever.
come on. It's like, look at how the people saying that. It's like, do you remember growing up with what you watched? We had Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street on TV every weekend.
Right.
And we had the Monster Squad. It was basically like, oh, hey, you kids like monsters? Here's kids like you with monsters.
Right.
It was all there.
And
It's
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Miss those days. Now it's no. Now we don't get nothing good.
No, everybody wants to be an influencer on YouTube and shit.
No, everyone's like, "Oh, let's watch something scary." Oh, let's Stranger Things. Go fuck yourself and your fucking gay ass Stranger Things. Bunch of fucking little faggot kids.
Stranger
Ugh.
Things is much more in line with like D&D. And yeah, does it have like horror elements? Sure, but it's not a horror show.
You know, but
It's
it's
a
basically
fantasy action thing. I'll be honest, I haven't finished watching the last 2-hour finale.
it turned into a bunch of adults playing children that fucking have too many real opinions about shit they know nothing about. As I see those kids, I was like, I hope every one of them gets kicked in their fucking neck. Like, I can't stand it. Oh, they all talk too much and too politically involved in shit. Oh, maybe I'm just getting old and grumpy, but those
Join the
fucking
club.
kids are fucking horrible, bro.
Yeah.
They should have
I
left the
try to
one
keep
chick bald. At least when she was bald, she didn't talk as much. Like, that's, I, yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was
Man,
good.
welcome to my life, Jeff, where I get mad out of things that I never even see. Like, that don't affect my life in any way whatsoever.
We all tend to do it. We all tend
Ugh,
to do it.
stupid fucking kids. Oh, they're
Yeah,
all the worst.
seeing this episode kind of makes me disappointed that there was only 3 seasons of this, and then it just went away again.
And I can't wait for you to get into the other seasons too, because it's not like I'm not gonna say they get better or worse because I want you to
Mhm.
sit there and be part of that too. But I mean, I don't think anything we get on these last 3 seasons is anywhere close to season 7. I mean, anywhere close. I mean, we have so much cool shit happening. Like, you especially, Jeff, are going to be very, very surprised and very happy these next 3 seasons.
All right, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Like
you're
I
going
said,
to
I'm
boner the
excited.
whole time.
I mean,
Boner for a kid's show, Jeff.
that's 24/7.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's why I can't go near schools and
Yeah, you should probably see a doctor, bro.
yeah, the doctor said they can't do anything.
That's fair. Well, you got anything you want to add to this before we get the fuck out of here for the day?
Uh no, not really. Just
No.
excited to see what's coming up next.
Nice. What's coming up next with Skewered Universe?
Actually, funny enough, we're going to be recording. We've only got one episode coming out this month, and it's just a bunch of
Long King
scheduling things
Silver.
came up. No, not yet.
Oh,
But Leanne chose the
figures.
movie, so we're going to be recording that tomorrow night, and I'll be releasing that before the end of March, hopefully.
Nice.
If not, it'll be out in April, and it'll be the March episode and whatever scheduling and shit. But yeah, it's going to be fun. She picked the movie, and I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Very cool.
In the meantime, you can go listen to the Sinners episode. Highly recommend you
Yes.
go watch that movie.
There you guys go. Go watch it. Also remember to check out everything over at talesfromthepodcast.com. You can get your Tales of Shock and Terror issue #1 over there. And you could also get some cool shit with the Tales of Shock and Terror issue #2 book. And there are still a few extra variant copies out there that I would put together with some special orders. So if you are interested in getting all the extra covers, I can still put something together for that. And they are
Highly
some
recommend you
sexy
get the
ass
variants.
covers. But yeah, if that's something you are into, go over there or send me an email or text Jeff, and Jeff will send it over to me. If you
Yeah.
want Jeff's number, it is. That's a dick
Well,
move.
it's probably out there on the internet somewhere. They can just find it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Don't text Jeff. Message him on Facebook.
Oh wait, I just got. Hey, let me see your dick and tell JB I want some comics. Okay, that was quick. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes that's just the way she goes. You know, this is.
No, I mean, get the comics. Sound like the women at the beginning of this episode.
Right.
It's gonna bring you that much pleasure.
Oh, it will. That's for sure. Well, anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching. I appreciate the fuck out you.
Thank you.
Don't be a bitch. Buy her shit.
Yeah.
And oh Jesus, I'm tired of us getting episodes taken down, so I'm just gonna do this one. But thank you all. We appreciate the fuck out of you. And
we really do.
We'll see you bitches next time. Later, cunts.